Hello, I'm Engineer James Okore, the founder and director of James Okore Technical Institute, also the founder of Youth Listing. Now today I want us to look into the connection pattern of solar panels and batteries, or you call it the configuration system of solar energy. Now we are looking into how you can be able to connect your batteries and how you can be able to connect your panels. So we all know that we have 4 different connection configuration of solar panels and batteries, which are the series connection, the parallel connection, the series and parallel connection, and parallel and series connection. But today I want us to look into the first one, which is series connection. Alright, so today we are going to look into series connection of solar panels and batteries. Alright, so we are going to look into what we call series connection of solar panels and batteries. Now, you should understand that batteries and solar panels can be connected in series connection. Okay, they can be connected in series. And what is series connection? We say that any connection you do and the voltage is additional, the current remains the same, is series connection. All right, so let's look at series connection. Let's assume that we want to connect, let's say, 4 pieces of, let's say, 100 Ah 12-volt batteries in series. So let's say I want to connect 4 pieces of 12 volts batteries 100 Ah in series, meaning that we need more voltage. That's why we want to connect them in series. To connect in series, we have rule at which we use. We also have formula at which we use in series connection. So if we have these 4 batteries this way, if this is battery 1 here, and if this is battery 2 here, and if this is battery 3 here, and if this is battery 4 here, remember, each of the battery we have positive and negative terminal. Each of the battery we have positive and negative terminal. So if this is positive and negative, positive and negative, positive and negative, positive and negative. So if we have this positive and negative, positive and negative, and we say that each of the battery is 12 volts 100 Ah, 12 volts 100 Ah, 12 volts 100 Ah, 12 volts 100 Ah. So if you have this battery, you need to look into what we call rule of series connection. And rule of series connection states that first, label the batteries from the beginning to end. That's if you are new in the system, in the game. Secondly, leave the positive of the first battery and leave the negative of the last. We said that if you leave them, they are what? They are your output. Then thirdly, begin to connect negative of the first one to positive of the second. Then you connect negative of the second to positive of the third. Then you connect negative of the third to positive of the fourth. This is what we mean. this is, if we can label this 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning that we are using 4 batteries. We say that if this is the first and this is the last, we will leave the positive of the first, we will leave the negative of the last. We don't touch them because they are our output. Then we begin to connect negative of the first to positive of the second, negative of the second to positive of the third, negative of the third to positive of the fourth. So the first positive and the last negative becomes your output. So this is the output of the batteries. So this is how we connect our batteries in series. Now, apart from that, also we have formulas used in series connection. Formulas or formula used in series connection. So when you are connecting in series, what we do is that we say that the total output voltage, which we call the V total, is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4. Even if they are 1000 and they are connected in series, just begin to do it this way. Which will give us, since the voltage is 12, it will be 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. Or you can just say 12 times 4, since they are 4, which will give us 48 volts. Now, we said that the total output current will be the I total, which will give us current of 1 equal to current of 2 equal to current of 3 equal to current of 4, which gives us the same current, which is 100 watts AH. Now, if you want to do the total power, the total output power, which is the P total, will be P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4, which will give you, if you want to get the total power of this, first what you have to do is the power of this one will be, because we will be using the formula P is equal to IV, where P is power in watts, I is current in amps, while V is voltage in volts. So 12 times 100 will give us 1200 watt hour. This one is the same thing, 1200 watt hour, 1200 watt hour, 1200 watt hour. So you can just do 1200 times 4, which gives you 4800 watt hour. So in conclusion, we say that the voltage, output voltage V total here is what? 48 volts. And we say that the output current, which is the I total here, is what? Is 100 AH. And we say that the output power, which is the P total, here will be what? 4800 watt hour. So this is how we do our connection in series. This is how we can be able to connect our batteries and our panels in series. Alright? I'm Engineer James Okoro, and this is James Okoro Technical Institute. If you are watching this video, please comment on the comment section. Tell us where you are watching from. Also, you can get our books. These are pure, powerful, practical books that you can use to learn everything that concerns solar energy and inverter installation. With these two books, you will learn everything, including the domestic solar installation, the industrial solar installation, the commercial solar installation. They are properly written by me, Engineer James Okoro, and each of these books is 5,000 naira for the hard copy. Then if you want the PDF book, then send us a WhatsApp message on the number you are seeing on the screen now, because there's a number we display on the screen. If you want any of these books, send us a WhatsApp message there. Also, if you want to join our masterclass online training, you can also send us a WhatsApp message there. See you in our next class, where we'll be discussing about parallel connection of panels and batteries.